welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to attempt to style my hair. If you are new here, my name is Anne and I am a content creator based in Brooklyn. I make videos about fashion, beauty, travel, and lifestyle. And I post a new video every Sunday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. Make sure to subscribe if you enjoy my content. Please make sure to check out my newsletter, my blog, and all my social media, all linked below. This is my signature hairstyle. I've had this hairstyle for at least 8 years. I've had my hair long, short, blonde, brown, all sorts of colors and styles, even with bangs and lots of layers. When I go to get my hair cut, I go every 2 to 3 months. I go to the Japanese-owned salon in Brooklyn. It's called Salon 87, and I see Kazuma for the last couple of haircuts. He's one of the youngest, newest hairstylists there. He cuts my hair the first time. I know right away that this guy knows what he's doing. I've been coming back to see him since. When I book an appointment at Salon 87, I always book a dry cut because it's the cheapest, even though it is now not as cheap anymore. So it used to be $75 for any, new hairstylist if you want to have your hair cut by them. But now it is $95, I believe. That is on a more affordable side if you're talking about New York, Brooklyn, and Manhattan area. Let's come closer to show you my hair texture. Okay, so this is my natural hair. I had some highlights, like brown highlights, back in February, but it's mostly all grown out at this point. And I washed my hair last night, and this is just air dry. I did put my hair up on a ponytail, so that's why it's got some bend over here. When I go and have my hair cut, I always ask for it to be super short in the back, as short as they can go. Blunt with some layers. My hairstylists, most of them know that I have a lot of hair behind my ear here, so they tend to give me extra layers to help them lay nicer. But otherwise, they barely put in any layers. In terms of shampoo, I've tried a million different types of shampoos. Note that I have pretty itchy scalp. Nothing really works for me so far except Head and Shoulders, so that's why I have this big bottle with a pump. In the shower, I've tried Crown of Fair lately. I love the scent of that shampoo. It does not get rid of my itchiness. It's one of the best normal kind of shampoo, so whenever I want to break from using Head and Shoulder and I crave that kind of like scent in my hair, I would reach for my Crown of Fair shampoo, but I ran out of it recently, so I cannot wait to pick up a new bottle. It doesn't matter what kind of shampoo I use, I still have to go back to the Head and Shoulder shampoo because I think my scalp is used to it at this point. In terms of conditioner, I don't use conditioner. Keep this in mind because I have short hair and I don't have any colors. Nothing is processed, nothing is damaged, so it's pretty nice and healthy most of the time. Whenever I travel, or sometimes it does tend to feel a little bit dry, then I will reach for a leave-in conditioner. I have this Gizu honey infused leave-in conditioner. Any leave-in conditioner works. The purpose of using a conditioner is that it helps you comb your hair a little bit easier. Again, I have short hair, so I don't have any problems with that. If I feel like using some sort of conditioning products, then I would go for a leave-in conditioner. You would spray on your hair after the shower when you step outside of the shower, and you spray and leave it on and comb your hair like usual. In terms of dry shampoos, I have 3 products that I could talk to you right now. L'Occitane Purifying Freshness Shampooing Dry Shampoo Mist. I got sent in PR. I have seen a lot of people added this one to their favorites because it is a spray bottle. And it comes out like a spray, like a liquid. So it's not like a typical powder. Well, a lot of people like the scent of this. However, I am not a big fan of the scent for some reason, but it's fine. I reach for it every once in a while whenever my hair is extra oily and I don't want to go for the powder stuff. Next one I have is this small sample Oribe Serene Scalp Oil Control Dry Shampoo Powder. I have tried this one a couple times and I really like it. I got this one from a gift box, again from attending an event. I love that this has only a tiny hole. You can be able to target your hairline, and I find that it's such an effective packaging, minimal, and I can be able to travel with this. So I'm trying not to use this so much because I can save this for my future travels because it's so cute and tiny, and it actually works. Next product I have is the Living Proof Perfect Hair Day Dry Shampoo. Actually cleans hair, eliminates oil, sweat and odor. I am a big fan of Living Proof hair products. Love the scent, love the nozzles. The strength of the nozzle or strength of the pump is actually pretty powerful. The dry shampoo is actually really good. Let's do our hair and then we'll talk through a few other products as we go. This is my hair, air dry, showered from yesterday. It's pretty straight and got some random bends because I put it on a ponytail earlier. Right now I am out of heat styling protectant, so I'm gonna use my Gizu honey infused hair oil. It will act as a heat styling protectant to help add some shine to the hair. So I mostly just run it through the mid shafts and the ends of my hair. I don't really have a part to my hair. It usually is a little bit off the center on the right side of my head. I also have this bald part here where I try to cover when I can, but it's really not a big problem. I have this GHD original 1-inch styler. I've had this one for a while. I think it's okay. It's great to travel with because you can be able to work at most countries without having to deal with the converter. I've traveled to London, to Vietnam, and this thing works just fine. Other than that, I don't like the fact that it can't go higher in terms of the heat. The heat setting here is set. I know it's good because you don't actually need very high heat when styling your hair. But then sometimes when I'm in a hurry, I just want quick curls, and this doesn't do a really good job at giving me quick curly hair. And then it gets frustrated and my hair just ends up looking whatever. Okay, I have this Velcro hair thing. I think I got this one from Vietnam from my sister. I'm not sure. But you can also get something like this from Amazon. It's very cheap. But what you can do if you have bangs or if you want to add some volume to the front pieces of your hair. I was taught by the hairstylist in Vietnam that I went to, and they said just to do this. So you basically just roll the front pieces of your hair up, and then when you're getting ready at home, it will just help your hair stay in this state for a while, and then when you take it off, it will give you natural curve to the front pieces of your hair. So the look that I'm going for is the curvy ends. It looks very editorial. I mean, my hair is kind of already doing that, but I just need to add some more volumes and then we can kind of play around with the look of it. Okay, I found a clip here, so I'm gonna section my hair. Section my hair up like this, and as you can see, my hair is pretty straight underneath. Use this hair styler or hair straightener. Take whatever section, curl it at the mid section so that I can add volume underneath, because down here it doesn't really need to look any particular way. Kind of force it to go down but in a curve. Like it's so short that I can't do much. Okay, top part here, as you can see, it is so straight. The curves underneath helps adding some volume to it. I'm not making the ends curly at all, just leaving it kind of blunt and straight, but mostly add heat to the mid part. So yeah, what I usually do is just basically find any straight area and just pick it up and then add a bend right in the middle. And then in the back, I have this bald spot here. I always try to make sure I use hairspray to keep that hair stay still, otherwise when wind blows, that bald spot will show and it's kind of annoying. That tends to be like the spot for me. Luckily, my beauty cabinet has mirror from the inside, so I can be able to open it up and see from both mirrors to see the back, what it looks like. In terms of volumizing, texturizing products, the most important product, okay, I don't leave the house without it. It is the Way Matte Pomade. Usually I would just dig my finger through and warm it up a little bit, play with the ends of my hair and scrunch the ends, making it look a lot more effortless and intentional and styled. In terms of like body volume of the hair, of course this one can't do that. You would need some sort of spray product. Oribe Dry Texturizing Spray. I've had this for a few years now. It's such a big bottle. Of course I can't travel with this. It smells amazing. Does such an amazing job at giving my hair volume and texture. I have this Kendra Dry Volume Burst Soft Hold Volumizing Spray number 3. This one will give you 9 times the volume. Again, does a similar job as the Oribe one gives my hair incredible volumes and texture. The Kendra Volume Spray Super Hold Finishing Spray number 25. I love this one on days when I want my hair to stay very curly, very styled for a long time. The hold is extreme on this one and I recommend this to everyone. I just have this big bottle, can't travel with it. The Living Proof Full Dry Volume and Texture Spray, instant lasting volume and texture. It is a lot softer, more for the daily, not as extreme. I also reach for it pretty often as well. I'm gonna use the Oribe Tri-Texturizing Spray. So what I do usually pull up my hair like this and then add a few sprays in between layers. Mostly at the root. Use my finger to comb through and help distributing the product. On this side I do the same thing. Use my finger to separate my hair and then add the product onto the roots of my hair. Yeah, this one helps lift up the roots, and as you can see, it's already give me pretty good volume. Next, I'm gonna kind of play with bending the ends of the hair. If I'm going to a wedding or going to an event, then I would spend a little bit more time, add more curves to the hair to help it look more defined and take my time with it. I'm going to add a few more curves, front pieces. I usually pull my hair behind my ear. Kind of tuck this area up a little bit so that it could cover the bald spot. Hold it for a little bit. I think that's it, right? Like really bend it outward. I wanted to have volume up here, which I have to use some products to keep the volume high in the back of my head. Let's do a little bit of styling with the help of product. Picked up some of the pomade and run it through the ends of my hair. I mean, I like this side a lot, but the side, it's kind of like confusing. I think that works. I need a little bit more. Like I'm just gathering the ends so that it stays together. Like I'm not mad about this wavy situation that I have on the front. Do I look funny? Okay, so here behind my ear, and then look, oh, I can even like tuck my hair all the way, but then I just look kind of funny like this. So yeah, I just am more comfortable if I have a little bit of hair on this side, like that. It does look like a little bit more formal. I am going to ask my uncle, he is a hairstylist. He lives in Georgia. I'm gonna see him for the wedding, so I'm gonna try to ask him to give me a haircut. I think I just have like an inch shorter. That's like my most comfortable hair length. I'm actually liking this, how this is going, even though it's taking forever. Yeah, I'm like, okay, hope that you can see. And I also hope that it doesn't look too bad on camera. If you're a hairstylist and you have any tip, let me know. I'm sure I have to use a lot more products than this to help it stay within the shape. I'm gonna use a little bit more pomade. I think this is it. It's not perfect. Honestly, I have no idea what the back looks like. But yeah, you kind of get the idea. We'll see if I end up doing this for the wedding. Hey guys, I am going to head to SoHo. I have some return that I have to do, and I am going to stop by the Tory Burch store. Apparently, one of these dresses caught my eye. It's been on my wish list for months, and it is now on sale. I am curious to see how it fits, and mostly I'm going to try out 4 sizes because online it says they have one extra small available in store. So I'm going to try it out to decide whether or not I should go for extra small or small in black. It also comes with the brown color. Brown one is on sale for $100 cheaper. And then I'm just gonna order online and have it shipped to my aunt's address in Minnesota because I can be able to save on tax. So that's the plan. And also Tory Burch does 15% off $200 order. So the dress is more than $200. I will take you along. But yeah. I'm just feeling like t-shirts and jeans today. My t-shirt is this black crew neck t-shirt from Aritzia. I made a TikTok video reviewing this t-shirt because I bought a black, a gray, and a white one. I don't wear this t-shirt often because the fabric is so thick, but right now it is end of August, pre-fall kind of weather. It's perfect for this kind of material. And it really works out with what I'm going for today. I'm gonna bring my St. Acne woven tote bag. It fits the return stuff, my sunglasses, keys, and all of the essentials. It also fits a book as well. My belt is the Khaite Benny belt. Jeans are the Levi's 501. These are not vintage. I bought them new, but got them on sale because they always have some sort of promotion. I believe I got these for at least 30 or 40% off if you bought 2 pairs. So I have these ecru color pair and then the black one. I will also link these in the description box below as well. And then for shoes, I'm gonna wear my Row Ginza sandals because they really fit the vibe and work with this outfit. I was going for some ballet flats, but I feel like this outfit, my toes need to be shown in order to make it work. Yeah, very simple. My sunglasses are the Peak sunglasses from Phoebe Philo. Okay, I've gotten some questions about my vlogging setup and tech stuff. So this is the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 camera. I vlog with this camera mostly at home now. I don't have to deal with heavy DSLR camera equipment anymore. This is travel friendly, portable. It's easy to just flip on, flip off. It's attached to this part down here, which you can basically screw on to any tripod. It is right now being attached to this DJI table mini tripod. So everything I'm using right now is DJI as well as my mic. This is mic number 2. I have a little cat attached because I tend to put my mic really close to my mouth, and I noticed that you can hear a lot of the sound, and it's very annoying when editing. So I have to be more mindful with this. But yeah, this is my vlogging camera setup. Now I am making an effort to vlog more with this camera when I go outside. Make sure to bring it with me because vlogging with my iPhone is nice and convenient. However, editing on Adobe Premiere, all of my phone footage I've noticed now is overexposed. It just takes a lot to edit. Everything that I use in terms of techwear and my vlogging equipment will be on my Shop My as well. I also want to remind you that you can go under recent outfits. You'll be able to find all of the outfits that I've been posting lately. I hope you are having a great day. I will take you along. And for perfume, I'm going to wear my new Replica Afternoon Delight perfume that Magella Fragrances just sent over. This is a warm vanilla Madeline scent. So again, it is warm, slightly sweet and musky. Really perfect for this kind of pre-fall weather. And I love that I now have a little Replica perfume collection, and I'm just so obsessed with everything they do branding wise, and the scents are actually really, really good. This is probably one of my favorite PR packages ever. Most of the time their perfumes were sent in their traditional paper box with inserts and fillings, which makes it really hard to recycle. I love that this time this one came inside of this tin Madeline box. So pretty. I love the logo and just everything about it. It's right now sitting on my coffee table as a display item, but I think I'm going to put some paper notes and little pencils, like stationery stuff, stored in here. I just happen to have this stainless steel plate from Mango Home, I believe. I got it on sale a while ago, and then a paper doily from a pastry box. I right now just use this as a catch-all plate where I put my jewelry, whatever the jewelry that I wear that day, and I have to take off to take a shower. Then I put them on here, and it just happened to work out with this perfume theme and everything, and yeah, it's so cute. I will link this perfume in the description box below, but if you ever are in Sephora, I highly recommend asking for a sample or go take a sniff. It is such a sweet scent, but it's not overwhelming. Perfect for this weather, this time of the year. Okay, so I have on the clip tank dress, size extra small. I think extra small is the way to go. That is the brown one, size small, very loose on me. This one is slightly sheer at the skirt, as you can see, and it also comes with a sheer, very tiny skirt inside, which is kind of weird because it keeps rising. I love everything about it, but the neckline is kind of ages me a little bit, so I think I'm going to have to think about this. But glad that I got to try on. It's so pretty. Love the corset low waist kind of detailing here. Love the sheer skirt as well. Work with flats and heels. Hey guys, it is extremely hot today in New York. It is 91 degrees. I'm sweating. I have the window open a little bit right there. But apparently Yeah, we're back to summer. Basically, we are still in the summer. The past couple of days last week, we had some fall, cooler 70s weather. So everyone was so excited that, like, oh yeah, fall is coming. But in fact, we're still in summer. I have a little bit over a week to shop for the wedding dress that I want to wear. I have spent so many hours during the past few days just trying to get it done because I need to place an order and then have it shipped to my aunt's address in Minnesota so that way I can be able to save on tax, and if anything doesn't work out, I also have to make sure that I can be able to return them. I've been doing a bunch of browsing on the Trieu. This is like peak of wedding season, so they price their dresses very high, very close to the retail. For example, there's this brown Paloma wool dress that I've had in my wish list for so long. It is being retailed at $212, and I have to pay for shipping if I want to buy new from the brand because the item is being shipped from Spain, I believe. And then they're pricing that one dress extra small, like the exact one that I want to buy or at least try on, at like $195, $96. So with shipping and tax, it's pretty much I'm paying full price for that dress. It's not returnable, which is kind of insane for the Trieu. So that's why on the Trieu, I only buy things when I don't need at the moment. For wedding dresses like this, it is very risky because knowing the fact that I can't return and I have to pay for shipping. After the shopping trip yesterday, I got to try on the Tory Burch dresses and got to try on the satin wrap style dresses from Acne Studios. They have been sitting on very top of my list, and it is nice to know that I finally can cross them off my top list because of the fit, because of the feeling. It doesn't really feel right for this occasion. I love the Acne Studio dresses, the way it drapes on the waist. I'm not a fan of the scoop neck on me though, but I think I can make it work. But right now it's not on top of my list. I will eventually probably buy it if the dress price drops down to below $200 because right now on Essence they are on sale, private sale for around $300. It's good to buy, but I'm not dying to have that dress in my wardrobe. I will pick up that dress in black or brown. The brown is also really flattering, but I think the black one will be nice to wear with boots and coats and jacket the fall and the winter time. Anyways, I have the Doen dress that I told you about in previous video. I placed an order. I have this dress on my wish list for so long as well, but because this is my first Doen order and I don't know their sizes, so I placed an order in size small because the model was wearing this dress size small and it's supposed to fit kind of loose. I can try it on to show you, but this is the dress. And I love that it comes in this tassel tag. How cute is this? Like this crew neck, sleeveless, relaxed fit all throughout, and it has the maxi length. I can wear this dress to church and then wear it for the morning festivity. I will show you other dresses that I have. Some I've never worn before, and those could maybe be a backup option if the dresses I'm going to order won't work out. Very excited to wear my Acne Studio blazer. It is single-breasted with the two buttons. I'm sure you've seen me in this blazer a million times as well because I wore this on repeat right at the beginning of this Life in New York City vlog series. This one is size 38. It has a tag. So it has an oversized fit, structured shoulder. I got this one on sale. I was browsing Nordstrom because I've been searching for an Acne Studio blazer for quite a while. I was aiming towards a double-breasted style, but I saw this and immediately fell in love because of the oversized fit. It is single-breasted, but it's not fitted. Kind of like you borrow from your man, your dad, but it's purposely cut for a woman's figure, so the sleeves are not too long. Just look really good from the front and the back. I got this one on sale with an additional discount because I have a friend that works for Nordstrom Corporate and she's so kind to offer to get things for me from Nordstrom. So every once in a while when I have an opportunity, I'll just tell her to place an order for me, and then sometimes she charges a small fee. Sometimes I would just get her a cup of coffee. But it's really nice of her to do that for me because I can be able to save money. I don't think I paid more than $250 for this blazer and I'm so happy with it. It's going to go with me just as a backup layer in case it gets cold, because in Minnesota, if you've ever been, the weather tends to be cooler, gets cold very early in the season, but I don't think it's gonna get that cold, and plus we're gonna be in the car all the time, so the blazer would be a nice to have layer. So this is the Doen Chandra dress. It is very relaxed and I think it is on a slightly bigger side than what I would prefer. I love the crew neck. I wish that this part of the sleeve a little tighter. I don't mind the fit. Right now it just looks a lot like a nightgown. So I have on my row bare sandals, and I was envisioning this outfit with gold jewelry. I have on these outright New York medium-sized hoop earrings. I think I do have to accessorize this. I have this Savette Tondo hobo bag, but the hardware is silver. Maybe I'm gonna style it with black accessories to kind of see the difference. Okay, here's the second option. You would probably recognize this SC leather rope belt. It needs to be styled again, but this is just like, you can just use your imagination. So imagine if I belt this dress at the waist to bring up the length a little bit because of how loose the waist is. I think it will work, and then I can style it with black accessories. These are my old Simon Miller black heels. I mean, that way I can wear my Porto Studio pouch. What do you think? Option 2. I think style-wise, this dress works. But right now, because of the contrast, because the dress is a pastel yellow, it's being paired with all black accessories. Personally, I feel it's forced. I am not in love with it because of the contrast. And this option 2 is a no for me, but just let me know. What do you think? I think it's a little out of place as well, because the dress is like, again, thin silk material, and this blazer feels very heavy. It's like more like a late fall, winter kind of like blazer. Well, look at myself in the mirror. Am I overthinking this? I think this dress is a no overall, because I'm not really feeling it. A little too big, too loose. I wish I got this one in size extra small or even double extra small. But again, I can't return it, even though they do seem to still have the dress on the website. Maybe I'm gonna bring it to the Doan store in the West Village and ask about their return policy and see if I can have some like store credit or something. Maybe I'm gonna try to do that because I got it on sale and I can't return it. It's just really too big, and it's a beautiful dress. And I want someone who loves it more than I do wear it. You guys, I'm not sure if I have shown you this dress before, but I bought this serge dress from Essence last year. I think I'm liking it. It's like this slightly sheer knit material, long sleeves, crew neck, fitted. The only thing is that it has the really big cutout in the back, so it gives nighttime. Could wear this to the wedding party at night, and then accessorize with like either gold or silver jewelry. Imagine my hair, some curls and makeup. He told you that I really want to wear my Chanvito Rossi heels. Look at them with this dress together. I'm so excited. Okay, I'm gonna put them on. Again, these are half a size smaller than my actual size, so I got these size 37.5 from Matches Fashion. I actually love this. So I told you that I am also in the process of switching jewelry to all silver, but I think this dress looks really good with gold jewelry, so maybe I have to bring a bunch of gold hoops and silver hoops so that I can change things out according to the outfit. I'm feeling like the lower V could even work because of the gold hardware, and it's in the OC family. Maybe I can even take off the strap. What do you guys think? Let me know. So this is outfit 3. Yeah, I think this really worked with the wedding party at the restaurant kind of vibe. I'm feeling good about this option. Let's try it with this Louis Vuitton croissant bag. It is a vintage bag that I got from Dallas a couple years ago when I was there for a wedding. It's also a cute option too, but I have done this before, maxi bodycon dresses with this bag before. It's truly a really good bag with dresses. I can even go with this, but I think the Loewe will make it a little bit more interesting and different. Let me know, would you prefer this Louis Vuitton croissant bag or the mini puzzle bag? I think this is working out. I am so surprised and I cannot believe. If you remember my California outfit planning video, I showed you this dress that I was going to wear. Packed it along with me to a few trips now, and I haven't worn it at all. My rules was to wear things that I haven't worn before that I already have in my closet. I haven't worn this dress, and I haven't worn these by far strappy heeled sandals that I got from their sample sale last year as well. What do you guys think? And I can be able to wear my silver lily clasp earrings because it matches with my Savet Tondo hobo bag, like the silver hardware. As you can see, it's pretty much daytime appropriate. I can wear this to church without needing a jacket. Love the corseting details. It holds my stomach together. If I eat a lot, I don't have to worry too much about it. It's lined. So yeah, the tiny ribbon straps that dangle in the back kind of make it a little bit interesting to look at and not too simple and boring. And it is really just the length that it's kind of throwing off the proportion here. Okay, one of the keywords that I put on my search is a halter neck maxi dress. I've also shown you this outfit before. It is the Khaite pieces that I got from their sample sale recently. This is just a black halter neck top with an open back, and I tie a little bow in the back of my neck. It's got this really cool covered buttons in the back. And then this is the linen maxi skirt, also from Khaite, with the 2 slits on the sides. I really love the silhouette on me, but if you know me, I am very insecure about my arms. I have these uneven pigments on my arms and over my back as well, especially. It gets crazy if I shrink. My body would get hyped and spotty and red. People always ask if I'm okay. I mean, overall, I could wear separates. Like I would do suits, I would wear jumpsuits, I would wear tops and skirts separates like this. It doesn't have to be a dress for me in my book. The top, it's lined. It's kind of like loose fitting. I can also belt this. I can do my little Porto Studio pouch, which I'm sure you're sick of seeing me talking about because it's just such a versatile little piece of accessories. What do you think? I'm gonna try to belt it. Oh, what I was playing earlier is to tuck the sides of the shirt inside the waistband of the skirt, but with this, it won't be able to stay all night. See? It kind of brings some interest and help define my waist. It's very subtle, but it brings an interest to the look, even though it's an all black look. I have the belt sitting lower at my hip instead of belting it at the waist because the fabric portion is laying on my hip right here. I think the belt adds a boho effect to it. Kind of casual summer, like I'm ready to dance. I feel good in this. It also works with my Porto Studio pouch. What do you guys think? I can style my hair kind of comb backward, make it wet looking. Again, imagine it with a little flip end and slightly shorter than this. I just style with these Simon Miller heels. Okay, I think it works, but right now too many straps. Like the strappy sandals, the straps on the back, and the strap on the belt. Do I look like I'm trying too hard? I even wear my totem thong sandals, the flip-flop heels. I gave it a second thought. I think I'm just gonna leave the top kind of loose and let it be instead of trying to like play with it too hard. It's like a part of the outfit, like it belongs to the skirt, and even though they are like different material, hopefully the blackness doesn't show too much of a difference when I'm in the light or out in the sunlight. But this could be a really good option as well. What do you guys think? Too much black? I think an all black outfits are never boring. Yeah, this is too much black. It's not boring, but it's just too much fabric and too much of the same kind of material. Similar looking material. The last dress that I'm going to try on today. What do you think? None of my shoes are going to work with this dress. It's like in this kind of similar color family as my Loewe mini puzzle bag. Kind of taupey color. Halter neck knitted material, very stretchy and flattering. Eraser back. I got this one from Saks Fifth more than a year ago on sale, and the sale associate was so nice to price match it for me. I can do these totem heel sandals. Should I wear this to church with a blazer on top? Again, why do I always think about a blazer on top? Maybe you want to save this dress for New Year's Eve. It looks more like a going out kind of dress for like a dinner or something. Or I could also do my Trieu bear sandals because of the light brown color on the shoes might work with this dress. I can do the pop-up color. I think I can make it work because my toenail colors are mostly going to be red. I think this could work with my red nails too. Savet tondo hobo bag. I can even wear this outfit like this without needing a blazer to church. And it feels daytime. This dress 100% is going to show my food baby. Okay, silver earrings from Lily Claps, Savet Tondo Hobo bag. Oh, the dress is helmet lang, by the way. Forgot to mention about the brand. And then my roll heel bear sandals. I think it works. Like, I'm not trying too hard, and yeah, again, because I have red toenails, we're mostly gonna do red fingernails as well. And there's a pop-up red on my shoes because of the sandals, and pop-up blue and white. The white on the shoes work with the white on the bag.